7 ways noise pollution at night hurts sleep quality in seniors. Have you ever laid in bed at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering why real, deep sleep just doesn't come as easily as it used to? You try everything, turning off the lights, getting comfortable, maybe even a warm cup of tea, but something keeps your mind and body restless. Tonight, I want to share with you something most people overlook, and yet it's quietly stealing away the sleep your body craves: noise pollution. If you stay with me through this video, you'll discover 7 powerful ways nighttime noise impacts seniors, people in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s, making it harder to fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up refreshed. And here's the promise: by the end of this video, you'll walk away with a key strategy, one that may seem almost basic at first, but when you put it into action, the results are out of this world. You might already know it. It might even seem obvious, but trust me, when we get there, you'll see why it's the most important takeaway of all. So, if you're tired of waking up groggy, frustrated, or feeling like you just didn't sleep at all, keep listening. What you'll learn here could change the way you rest tonight and every night after. The hidden enemy of sleep. Noise is something we all live with. Traffic outside the window, airplanes overhead, a television in the next room, or even the hum of a refrigerator. During the day, you might not notice it as much, but at night, when everything is supposed to be still, even the smallest sound can cut through the silence. For seniors, this is more than just an annoyance. It's a direct threat to your sleep quality. Why? Because as we age, our sleep becomes lighter and more fragmented. Our brains don't filter sounds the way they once did. That car alarm at 2 a.m. or a neighbor's barking dog can yank you right out of a dream, leaving you wide awake. And once awake, it takes longer to drift back to sleep. The result? You wake up the next morning groggy, unsteady, and maybe even anxious. The hidden enemy here isn't just noise itself. It's the way noise keeps your body locked in a state of alertness. Your heart rate may rise. Your muscles may stay slightly tense. Even if you don't fully wake up, your brain waves show micro-arousals, tiny disruptions that keep you from reaching the deep, restorative stages of sleep your body desperately needs. This is the first way noise pollution harms seniors at night. It prevents deep rest, leaving you weaker, foggier, and more tired in the morning. And we're just getting started. Heart health under attack. Now let's talk about something even more serious: your heart. You might not realize it, but nighttime noise has been linked to higher risks of hypertension, irregular heartbeat, and even heart disease in older adults. How could noise possibly affect your heart, you ask? Here's the truth. Every time a sudden noise startles you, whether you wake up or not, your body triggers a stress response. It's like a tiny jolt of adrenaline. Your blood vessels constrict, your heart rate speeds up, your blood pressure spikes. Imagine that happening dozens of times a night, every night, over weeks, months, and years. That stress adds up. Studies show that seniors exposed to high levels of nighttime noise are significantly more likely to suffer from cardiovascular problems. And let's face it, at 60, 70, or 80, your heart deserves all the protection it can get. You've worked hard your whole life. Your body should be resting, not fighting stress hormones at midnight. This is the second way noise pollution steals from seniors. It silently strains your heart, increasing health risks you can't afford to ignore. But don't worry, we're also going to cover what you can do about it, so you're not left feeling powerless. The brain and memory connection. Sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It's about giving your brain time to recharge, process memories, and clear away the day's clutter. But here's the problem. When nighttime noise keeps jolting you out of deep sleep, your brain never gets to fully complete its nightly reset. For seniors, this can be devastating. Think about it. Memory naturally changes as we age, but when noise robs you of quality sleep, it makes it harder to focus, harder to recall names or appointments, and harder to keep your mind sharp. Researchers have even found links between chronic sleep disruption and increased risk of cognitive decline in older adults. That doesn't mean one bad night will harm you, but years of restless nights filled with disturbances from sirens, neighbors, or even household appliances can take their toll. The brain is like a computer that needs a nightly reset. Noise keeps pressing the interrupt button, leaving files unsaved and programs running in the background. No wonder you wake up foggy. So here's the third way nighttime noise hurts seniors. It impacts memory, focus, and mental clarity. And if you've been feeling forgetful lately, noise might be playing a bigger role than you think. Emotional health at risk. Now, let's get personal. How do you feel after a night of poor sleep? Irritable? Sad? Easily frustrated? That's not just in your head. Lack of quality sleep directly affects mood. And when noise keeps robbing seniors of rest, it doesn't just steal energy, it steals peace of mind. Older adults are already at higher risk for depression and anxiety. Add in the stress of constant nighttime disruptions, and the emotional toll multiplies. Imagine tossing and turning, listening to the sounds outside, and feeling powerless to stop them. That sense of helplessness can deepen feelings of loneliness or frustration. And it doesn't stop there. Sleep and emotional resilience go hand in hand. Without good rest, little problems feel bigger, and everyday challenges feel overwhelming. A restless night can set the tone for an entire day of negativity. This is the fourth way nighttime noise hurts seniors. It chips away at emotional stability, making it harder to stay positive, calm, and engaged with life. But don't worry, we're moving toward practical solutions that can bring peace back into your nights.
The body's repair system fails. Here's something many people overlook. Sleep isn't just for your mind, it's for your body. When you sleep deeply, your body repairs tissues, balances hormones, and strengthens your immune system. But when noise cuts that process short, the body's repair system doesn't work properly. For seniors, this is critical. Healing already takes longer with age. If your sleep is disrupted night after night, wounds may take longer to close. Muscles may stay sore longer, and your immune system may not fight off colds and infections as well. Think of sleep as your body's natural doctor. But if that doctor is constantly being interrupted by noise, you never get a full checkup. Over time, this can leave seniors more vulnerable to illness and slower recovery. This is the fifth way nighttime noise harms you. It interferes with physical healing and weakens your defenses. And when you're in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, that's something you can't afford to ignore. Balance and falls. Here's a surprising connection. Poor sleep from nighttime noise actually increases the risk of falls in seniors. How? Because when your sleep is fragmented, your body doesn't restore coordination, reflexes, and balance properly. Imagine walking to the kitchen in the morning after a restless night. You're groggy, your steps are unsteady, and your reflexes are slower. One wrong move on a slippery floor or uneven rug, and you're at risk of a dangerous fall. Falls are one of the leading causes of serious injury in older adults. And while most people blame weak bones or poor eyesight, sleep plays a huge role too. Noise-induced sleep loss leaves you mentally and physically off balance. This is the sixth way nighttime noise harms seniors. It raises the risk of falls, which can have life-changing consequences. But here's the good news. Later in this video, we'll explore simple, practical ways to protect your nights and safeguard your health. Shortened lifespan. This one may sound harsh, but it's backed by science. Chronic exposure to nighttime noise has been linked to shortened lifespan in seniors. That's right, years of disrupted sleep don't just leave you tired, they may actually cut years off your life. Why? Because noise affects every system in the body. It stresses the heart, the brain, the immune system, and emotional health. Over time, that constant strain wears the body down. Think of it like a car engine. If it never gets to cool down, if it's always running hot, it burns out sooner. Seniors deserve better. You've earned your rest, your recovery, your peace. So here's the seventh way noise pollution hurts seniors. It quietly reduces longevity. But don't feel discouraged. Stay with me, because now that we've uncovered the 7 ways, we'll move into what you can do to fight back. Awareness is the first step. Now that we've uncovered the 7 major ways nighttime noise harms seniors, let's talk about solutions. The very first step is simply becoming aware. Many people assume their poor sleep is just a part of aging, but as you've heard, noise pollution plays a bigger role than most realize. Start by noticing your sleep environment. Do you hear traffic outside? Does your partner snore? Is there a television in the next room? Even faint background sounds matter. Write them down. Awareness gives you power. When you understand what's disrupting your nights, you can finally begin to fix it. So before we go deeper into practical strategies, pause for a moment. If you're watching this far, that means you truly care about protecting your sleep. And I'd love to hear from you. If you've ever felt noise robbing you of rest, type 1 in the comments below. Your stories might encourage someone else who's going through the same thing. Creating a quiet bedroom. One of the most powerful ways to fight noise pollution is to take control of your bedroom environment. Think of your bedroom as a sanctuary, a place where only rest and healing are allowed. Start with the basics. Thick curtains or blackout drapes can muffle outside sounds. Carpeting or rugs absorb noise inside the room. If you live near a busy street, even small adjustments like weather stripping windows can make a huge difference. Consider sound machines or white noise devices. These don't remove noise, but they mask it, blending disruptive sounds into a soothing background hum. Many seniors find that ocean waves, rainfall, or soft static helps them drift off and stay asleep. Remember, your sleep space should feel safe, quiet, and comfortable. Every improvement you make here pays you back with deeper, more restful nights. It doesn't have to be expensive, it just has to be intentional. Ear protection and technology. Sometimes the simplest tools are most effective. Earplugs, for example, can be life-changing. Many seniors hesitate, thinking they'll be uncomfortable, but today's earplugs are soft, breathable, and designed for sleep. There are also advanced options like noise-canceling headphones made specifically for nighttime. Imagine slipping them on and letting them block the world while playing calming sounds. For light sleepers, this can be a game changer. And don't forget about apps. There are smartphone apps with sleep sound libraries, meditation guides, and even noise monitors that track disturbances while you sleep. For those in their 60s, 70s, or 80s, technology doesn't have to be intimidating, it can be empowering. Your rest is worth protecting, and sometimes that means giving yourself a little extra help with the right tools. Adjusting bedtime routines. Here's something many overlook. How you prepare for bed makes a huge difference. If you go to sleep already tense, even the smallest noise can jolt you awake.
But if you wind down slowly, your body enters sleep more deeply. Try setting a routine. Dim the lights an hour before bed. Read something calming or play soft music. Avoid TV, phones, or late-night news. These stimulate the mind and make noise more disruptive. Gentle stretches or deep breathing exercises can calm the nervous system, lowering your sensitivity to sound. Seniors who create consistent, soothing bedtime routines report fewer wake-ups during the night, even in noisy environments. Your body loves rhythm. When bedtime is peaceful and predictable, you'll find yourself sleeping more deeply and staying asleep longer.
Talking to neighbors and family. Sometimes noise comes from people close to us, neighbors, family members, or even loved ones in the same house. And while it may feel uncomfortable, open conversations can make a real difference. If your neighbor's dog barks late at night, a kind request might solve the problem. If family members stay up late watching TV, ask them to lower the volume or use headphones. Sometimes people don't realize how much their habits affect others. And if your partner snores, there are gentle solutions: nasal strips, sleep position changes, or medical checkups. Addressing the cause can transform both of your sleep. You don't have to suffer in silence. A polite conversation may be all it takes to bring more peace to your nights. Medical and professional support. Don't forget, doctors and sleep specialists can help too. If noise is making sleep impossible, it's worth discussing with your healthcare provider. They may recommend sleep studies, treatments for conditions like sleep apnea, or safe options for calming nighttime anxiety. There are also audiologists who specialize in sound therapy and hearing-related sleep disruptions. Sometimes what feels like noise sensitivity is actually linked to hearing health. Remember, asking for help is not weakness, it's wisdom. At your age, protecting sleep is protecting life itself. And medical professionals are trained to help you do exactly that. Lifestyle choices that help. Noise might be the problem, but your lifestyle can either make it worse or protect you from it. For example, caffeine and alcohol close to bedtime make the brain more reactive to sound. Cutting them out in the evening can reduce awakenings. Exercise during the day also matters. A brisk walk, some gentle yoga, or light strength training makes the body crave deeper sleep at night. And when your sleep drive is strong, you're less likely to wake up from small noises. Finally, keep a regular sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same times trains your body's clock, making sleep deeper and less fragile. These habits strengthen your resilience against noise disturbances. Emotional coping and acceptance. Here's something powerful. Your attitude toward noise can change how much it affects you. If you lie awake fuming about every sound, stress hormones surge and you stay restless. But if you practice acceptance, reminding yourself that not every sound is a threat, you give your body permission to relax. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques such as guided breathing or meditation can help seniors reframe noise. Instead of focusing on the irritation, you focus on your breath, your body, your calm. Over time, this lowers the brain's sensitivity to nighttime sounds. It's not about ignoring noise. It's about changing your relationship with it. This shift can be just as powerful as earplugs or machines. The secret method revealed. Now,
Here's the part I promised you from the beginning. You might already know it. It might even seem basic, but the results are out of this world. The single most effective method for improving sleep quality, even in noisy environments, is this: consistent use of white noise or sound masking every single night. Why does this work so well? Because instead of fighting every little sound, you surround yourself with a constant, soothing background. Your brain quickly tunes into it, and other noises, traffic, dogs, sirens, fade into the background. The key here is consistency. When seniors use white noise nightly, studies show significant improvements in both sleep duration and depth. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Apps, machines, or even a small fan can do the trick. This is the golden tool. Simple, yes, but life-changing if you commit to it. So let's recap. Noise pollution at night is more than just a nuisance. For seniors, it disrupts deep rest, strains the heart, clouds the mind, impacts emotions, weakens healing, increases fall risk, and even shortens lifespan. But the power is in your hands. By creating a quiet environment, using tools like white noise, building healthy routines, and asking for help, you can protect your nights and your life. And here's the most important takeaway. Your sleep matters. It's not just about rest. It's about health, independence, and longevity. Don't let noise steal that from you. If you've made it this far, you truly care about your health. So here's what I'd love you to do. Type 2 in the comments to show you're ready to take control of your sleep. And while you're at it, please subscribe, like, and share this video. It might just help another senior discover the peace they've been missing at night. You've earned your rest. Now, let's make sure you finally get it.